for Christ. Only got one life. Got one shot at this, I gotta do it right. Yeah, I gotta do it right. Yeah, gotta do it right. Yeah. Do it for Christ. Only got one life. Got one shot at this, I gotta do it right. Yeah, I gotta do it right. Time to throw in the towel. I've been holding on this for a while. I'm moving on my own skin. Crocodile, yeah, I'm washed in the blood. Made new, can't tell who I was. No, he saved me by grace. He did it just because. Yeah, my flesh was on E. Had to fill it with the spirit. God, I'm complete. Secretly in prayer, gotta keep it real discreet. All the verses they don't write on God breathe. Yeah. Christ, only got one life.
What's up, everybody?
Hello.
Blessings.
Welcome, everybody. It's the best day of the week.
Yeah, it's Wealthy Marriage Wednesday.
Wealthy Marriage Wednesday. Welcome, everyone. So glad you could join us today. Today, we are going to talk about, we're going to hit on a topic that is close and dear to us because it has been just life-changing for us, and we want to share that with you today.
Yeah.
So we're going to talk about reclaiming your time. So reclaiming your time has been something that has been transformational for us. When we say reclaiming your time, it's like you can't be giving your time to everybody. And so just being able to prioritize those things and the people that are important has helped us along our journey, which in our relationship and everything.
Absolutely. Reclaiming the time. Every time I think about how addicted I was to working and like providing, and I'm so busy doing the stuff that you think is the right thing that we lose complete track of the fact that time is of the essence. The Bible tells us, teach us to number our days so that we can apply our hearts to wisdom. And we're supposed to number our days. What happened to the moment when it's like, what am I living for?
Right.
Why is today so important?
Right.
What is the thing that's so important that God gave me breath in my body to do? Why am I here? Lord, what's my purpose here? And how can I go and do that and do it with every bone in my body and every piece of the flesh that you give me, all the pieces of health, every resource you put at my disposal? I want to do your will, oh Lord.
Yes.
That.
Yes. So, one of the things that I've always been just really particular about is my time, because time is something that you can't get back. And so being able to prioritize that and give those to the people that you love and that you care about. And when I gift you with my time, that's precious to me. So you're important. It matters. And it's something that I'm willing to say yes to when I'm sharing my time with you.
Yeah, to Joy, time is a gift. And so if she shows up to your function, she just gave you a gift. I don't want you to think she's going to bring anything, because she's probably not. You probably ain't going to get a card. No, hey, don't blow my baby up either. Don't be calling her this and that. And say, my baby probably about to bring you nothing. But she brought you the most important thing. You don't want no a card. That card is nice. It'd be nice if you'll submit it. You know what I mean? You might want a cash app. Maybe she'll send you a cash app. But more important, she's going to give you her time, because time is that important.
Yeah, it's that important to me. It always has been. Even when, like John said, he was a worker. He loved to work because he wanted to support the family. But I would always tell him, time with our kids and time with us is more important. It didn't matter how much time, but it was the quality of that time when we spent together that mattered the most and made those memorable moments for us as a married couple, and then with our children, to know that what we value most, we're willing to give to them because they're that important, that he's that important to me, that I'm willing to just give you whatever time that you need to show that I appreciate you.
Yeah, that's how I know Joy really likes me, because she'll actually spend time with me, and she'll take her time with me. And it's very important. Now, when it comes to time, this is a parenting hack. I'm about to give you this whole parenting hack.
It is
if you was a person like me and you was working hard, maybe you was working 60, 70 hours a week, 80 hours, whatever it took to be able to take care of your family. You just didn't even care. It didn't even feel like no time, because you loved your family and your people that much. If you wanted them people, then here's the hack for your family. When you get home, turn that other stuff off.
Yeah.
And you're going to say, I'm going to spend time with my kids. Give them your full attention. Give them every ounce. If it's better to have 5 minutes of your full, undivided, like intense attention than to have an hour sitting there watching TV.
Right.
Than to have an hour sitting there staring at phones and distracted.
Yes.
It's taking that time together in the same way with Joy and I. Is that even if we running and ripping in the marriage and we got other stuff going on, it's always taking undistracted, real time, asking about how each other are, but then actually doing something about it,
right?
Like in a very caring and sincere way. But redeeming the time, there's no way you can truly redeem the time and get your time back.
Nope.
Without one thing.
What's that?
You got to have some money, man.
Oh,
like for real, you got bills to pay. I got bills to pay. Like at LG&E, that's what we got. Louisville gas, water. You know what I'm saying? I got to pay the gas bill, water bill, phone bill,
right?
But bills. What's that? The Wi-Fi bill. All of that. Some of that stuff is getting paid through the business, you know. But irregardless, don't be all up in what we got going on. I'm just letting you know right now. Instead, we got bills and you got bills. Yep. So if you got bills, you know, you gotta have some money, or else you're going to spend all your time going to get money. So at some point, we got to be able to switch that you know, just change the way that works, where we always spending all our time to go get money, and then we so wore out, tired in the mug. You tired, you wore out, you stressed, and I come home and I give Joy my absolute worst. So this would be this is the flow of a day in a normal house, how we used to do it. Is I would give my best at work because I don't want to get fired. I want to make sure I get my check, and I need to make as much money as I can make. And then after that, I'm gonna give a little bit more of my good energy to my side hustle, because I got to make sure that now we got enough to be able to not just pay the bills, but enough so that we could be at least able to, you know, handle an emergency. And then after that, so now I'm coming home, and then who do you see first? Your babies. Them babies come up to you, oh, daddy. So you're gonna give the kids some love. And then you're going to take a second for yourself and just kind of relax. And then by the time I'm spending any time with Joy, I'm tired, I'm wore out, I'm triggered. I'm at the end of my rope. All I can do is now dump all of the pain and the torment and the stress of the day. And like, that's like our time, which is absolutely crazy. And so like, when we really think about it, how these things work and how they work together, is that until we can get control of where we spend our time financially, is usually where we spend the most of our time. Is going to go get some money, and then the ripple effect that has on our family and our marriage. And so I'm so thankful for being able to redeem the time and having an investor mindset and an entrepreneurial mindset as a couple that said, instead of us working multiple jobs or getting another job or focusing more on the job, how can we build some income outside of the job, so that we can get our time back and we can be able to choose what we do with our time. And that to us has been the biggest change over the last years, was a serious sacrifice and commitment to say, we're going to do something different so that we can make sure that we have our time together. That was motivation enough, because we liked each other like that. Yeah,
that's my friend. I like him. So being able to say yes to that time for him and not just giving it away to everyone else, and giving him my least and my last after I've chased after kids and did everything, and then I'll give him what's left over by saying yes to him first and giving him my best. That's like when you giving your tithes, you want to give your tithes, your 10%, your best to God first, and then the rest goes everywhere else. But you want to give your best to the top.
That's good.
And give your best to the top. So God, husband, family.
Yeah, and I'm telling y'all, fellas, I've been getting the best. Like for real, it's like a honeymoon period after you get married. I didn't know it got better. It gets better when you get the time undistracted, no kids around, you know, no stress of having to worry about all the little details. Man, you could get some stuff popping that you ain't know could be popping like that. I'm just letting y'all know. I'm telling you, for all the married couples out there, somebody need to give a heart or a like for that. Shoot, that's worthy of sharing. That's right. That's some real stuff. It's like, you know, it get good. It get real good. It get real good, because that financial stress, man, it'll mess you up.
It really will, because that stress over money and how things are going to get paid and things like can be stressful, especially if you're the breadwinner in the home. That is challenging if you're not sure how stuff is going to get paid when you got a wife and children to be thinking about.
You come off that 9 to 5 and then go work from there and then leave there. You got your next job starting at 6:30, and then you there until like 8:30, 8 o'clock, and then you got to leave, drive home. By the time you take a shower and settle down, it's like 9:30, 10 o'clock, and you get something to eat. You know, you about to be half tired. Then you got a couple of household things you do. And then you complain about the stuff that's not clean, and then the grass ain't cut, and the cars is dirty, and then you got some emergencies you got to talk through. And before you know it, you going to bed stressed. And so, like, this is just a real world, everyday scenario. But the truth is, all of that was surrounding going to go get some money. Yeah. And if money wasn't an issue, then the work and the time that would be spent throughout the day would be completely different. Yeah. And so, like, being able to get control of that, and it is a big deal.
It is. Yeah. It really is. And so once we got a hold of that, we were able to we created what we call the yes list.
The yes list.
The things, the things that we say yes to, because those are the things that we hold most important. So if it was something in ministry, you know, so you do your list. You prioritize what's most important so that you can say this, because you will have those things that distract you. Your homie, come, let's play ball. No, because my family's first. No, so you can say yes to your family and spending some time. Yeah, it's a little list, and it just makes it easier so that you both know that these are the things that are most important for our family. So,
yeah, it's committing our time in an order. Like, we're gonna do this first and this first, and that's good, Joy. And then we did that, and we still have a yes to list and a no to list.
We do,
and it's okay to have certain things that you got to say no to something in order for you to truly say yes and to really be on the same page.
Oh yeah.
You have to say no to something.
Absolutely.
Matter of fact, you don't have a standard until you say no to something.
That's correct.
You don't have anything that's really important to you until you had to deny something else for this thing. Yeah. It's kind of like fasting and you like denying your flesh.
Right.
So that you can have the opportunity to grow spiritually. I get a chance to choose Christ. I get a chance to push away from the plate.
Yeah.
Push away from drama online. Push away from entertainment. So that I can now draw closer to Christ. Well, it's the same thing with my wife. Until I get the opportunity to say no to some other stuff that I really wanted, then how could I really say, yes, I want to spend time with you if it didn't cost me nothing? I don't want to offer you anything in our relationship that costs me nothing.
Yeah.
I want it to be a sacrifice.
Amen.
I want you to know how much effort and how important you are in my life. And I will sacrifice it all just to spend a few moments with you.
Well, I appreciate that. And the feeling's mutual.
Yeah.
Well, you heard it here, y'all. Reclaim y'all time. Reclaim your time.
Stop right there.
That's right.
Time for Master Builders.
All right.
Anyway, God bless y'all. And you got to remember this one thing.
Please remember this.
It's always so much better
together.
Bye-bye.